Joining me from 60s Daily is Bianca. Today we're going to show you how you can take retro inspiration and wear it modern for today without looking like you're wearing a costume. We've broken down a style equation. The first piece being, what is your designer right now that you want to take influence from? For Bianca today, we pulled inspiration from Gucci. They're doing a lot of things that have a lot of mixed prints, and we ended up taking some vintage pieces like Bianca's pants that are vintage Dior, and she's partnered them with new pieces. The second thing that we've done is, who's your icon? For Bianca, we used Jane Birkin. And Jane Birkin had such a nice, effortless style. And then the third part of this equation, you want to think of the mood, or what are you trying to tell people? So for this, we're thinking something that's light and airy. Now that you know the style equation, I need to create a complementary hairstyle for this look. I don't want to do anything too retro, or all of a sudden we're moving into a costume. I want to make sure that I'm giving Bianca something that you're going to see in 2018. The first thing that I've done is I've prepped her hair with a heat protector and a bit of a styling aid. The first step is to section your hair down the center back, and I'm going to take a really big panel that'll sit in the nape. In order to keep this look looking effortless, I want to mix the textures that I'm using. So the first technique that I'm going to use to create a texture is a loose braid. You want to make sure that your braids stay nice and loose because I'm going to press these with a flat iron. Then from here, we're going to mix up the texture. So sectioning off where the side of the head meets the top of the head. Clipping the rest out of the way. Now that we have our second section, we're gonna switch up our tool. I'm gonna use a really large curling iron, and what this will do is create a very different texture from the braid that's underneath. And I'm gonna take rather large sections, and what I'll do is I'll just wind the hair along the barrel, even leaving some of the ends just natural. And I like to alternate directions. So one piece is going forward, the next piece is coming back. Then the last section at the top, we're gonna braid it once more. This time though, we're gonna use the whole section through the top. And this time, I'm not gonna actually braid all the way to the end, just so that I can leave a little bit of the texture. So once again, using my flat iron, I'm just gonna use a little bit of heat in order to mold the hair, and doing the same thing on the opposite side. And approximating your braid should be at the same spot on either side. Otherwise, your hairstyle might look a little bit uneven. And even though we want to have a mixture of texture, we do want to have balance within our hairstyle. This is the completed set on Bianca. From here, we're going to just use our hands and we're going to break up the whole set. And if you didn't get enough of a wave in the hair, don't worry, you can always go back and apply a little bit more. But in order to make this look a little bit undone, almost like she has naturally curly hair and she's been in the hot sun, it's important not to touch it too much.